Good morning, everyone. How we doing on this Sunday morning? Even though it's going to be the afternoon. Sorry if you hear something in the background. I've got the air conditioner on, so yeah. I'm enjoying the last few weeks of summer before we head into September, which is where fall comes in. Thank God. This year's summer, I am not gonna lie, has not been very fun. We may have had we may have had good weather, but the weather throughout this year's summer was very unforgiving and brutal, especially with the going back and forth between the reckless heat and the mighty rain coming down like always. And there was no telling which was going to make us feel calm and relaxed. Either having the rain or the heat come back to make matters even worse. So I could not tell. This year's summer was really reckless. And I can say the same as it was through every day of dealing with the weather. Yeah, I'm just glad that this year's summer is coming to an end as we head into fall. Plus, I got through some semester of my classes. Yeah, that summer semester was good. Yeah, did find some challenges I did have to deal with though, so you know how that goes. So yeah. Other than that, I haven't made a poem video in a while. I know because I've been busy doing art masterpieces videos that I've always done, but this time I'm gonna put it like this. This morning, as I was out, I wrote a new poem, and I remember every time I tried to write one, I couldn't think of the words how to put. I couldn't think of putting together the words in good sentences. Then when I got out this morning, got a new notebook coming from Walmart, and then as I had the rhyming dictionary book with me, I was able to put good sentences together to create the new poem that I have in store to read to you guys today. This poem is so good that I was able to write it down and just put all the good sentences together. And this one's about how we all want to reach our destination and get to somewhere that has new horizons on the scene. So yeah. Wait a minute, I just gave away the name of the new poem. I'm so sorry. Forget that last one you heard. It's about how we all want to reach something new that can lead us to better memories and good time moments that you're all looking for. So yeah. So I'm going to read you this new poem, and the name of it is called New Horizons. So yeah, whatever you heard from the last part, that almost had whatever you heard that before I mentioned something new, just don't. Yeah. Right now, I just heard you the name of the new poem. It's called New Horizons. It's a new poem that I have written, and I'm getting back in the swing of things with poetry. So yeah. And like I said, the poem's about how we all want to reach our destinations. We want to get to somewhere so we can feel like as if we achieved something and accomplish something that we all want to go for in life. Even when it comes to school or something you did that was real good at work or something that you're doing in college. So yeah. Or if you want to make a difference on this planet in the world. In the world as ever. So yeah. So I've got the poem with me. It's not typed up. I wrote on the notebook, so I'm going to read you guys the new poem, New Horizons, from the notebook I got from Walmart this morning. So just have your listening ears open as I read you this poem. Here we go. Sorry. New Horizons by the art and poetry wizard himself, Mr. Denzel Claus. New Horizons. There's a destination. There is a destination I want to reach. A good one I have always preached. Life will have lessons that will exist. Important ones you can't ignore and resist. Reaching a destination is a good goal to achieve, while taking the time to believe. Many destinations lead to an escape, the kind where you are a hero with a cape. New horizons are always out in the open. The truth tells everything, well spoken. I see a destination that was made, looking at the opposite of fate. This is a long way to find, but we make it happen from the mind. But we make it happen from the mind, yeah. Adventures come with memories you make. Seeing the good times better to take. This is a road I want to find myself taking. Moving on to bigger and better moments in store. I can picture myself with good times you can't ignore. There's a part with you soaking it in while you sense your achievement being the biggest win. There you have it, my friends. That was a poem that I had written called New Horizons. And the reason I wrote this poem because I'm trying to reach my destination. I want to help more fellows on the autism spectrum become more aware of what goes on in the real world. Because I've said this before many times when it comes to me doing these videos. Oh, just to let you know, this is my poem video, part 13. Part 213. So yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I just want to say this. I want to help more fellows on the autism spectrum become more aware of what they find themselves dealing with when it comes to dealing with the real world, because I've said this multiple times, actually many dozen times, and everyone knows that for sure. The real world is not an easy place to deal with. It's full of individuals that will try to take advantage of you, and they will throw you into something that you know very little of. So you always got to keep your eyes open. Be aware of it, and stay away from it as ever, so you don't find yourself in troublesome situations that could really get out of hand. And as I say, I want every fellow on the autism spectrum to keep their eyes open. And I want to make a difference so we can make everyone on the autism spectrum feel loved, cared, adored, even belong where they are. Not feel isolated, abandoned, non-existent, or even left out. Because there were times where that crap was always happening. You have many people trying to do whatever it took to make those on the autism spectrum feel like they don't deserve to exist in life. But I am making a difference for them because I had been there before when it came to autism first being noticed. Everyone thought it was some hoax that needed to be erased and disappear. But it did disappear and it did not become erased. It really got noticed the second the population of it started increasing like skyrocketing crazy. And we have a lot more fellows, especially from those from different backgrounds of color and race, being diagnosed on the spectrum. And now here we are making a difference. And I feel like that difference happened when I first came along. And I'm going to say this, the autism community had done so much for me. I wanted to do something for them by becoming their voice. And they needed a voice very much because there was a time when they didn't have a voice that felt like there was no voice for them that could ever speak up for them for what they were trying to do to make a change and make a difference on this planet. So now they have me, which is the best thing because they're not alone, and I want to make them feel as if they deserve to exist and not feel left out as ever. So I'm glad I got to read this poem, and if you want me to read it one more time, I'd be glad to, so I'm going to do this right now. The name of this poem is called New Horizons. And I'm going to read this one more time before it's actually time to wrap this up. New Horizons. There's a destination I want to reach, a good one I have always preached. Life will have lessons that will exist, important ones you can't ignore and resist. Reaching a destination is a good goal to achieve, while taking the time to believe. Many destinations lead to an escape, the kind where you are a hero with a cape. New horizons are always out in the open. The truth tells everything while spoken. I see a destination that was made, looking at the opposite of fade. This is a long way to find, but we make it happen from the mind. Adventures come with memories you make, seeing the good times better to take. This is a road I want to find myself taking, moving on to bigger and better moments in store. I can picture myself with good times you can't ignore. There is a part with you soaking it in while you sense your achievement being the biggest win. There you have it, my friends. The poem called New Horizons, as I read it for the second time. So, just to let you know, I read the poem twice so you all can remember what it's like to reach your biggest destination related to new horizons on the sea. And as you do that, never give up on what you're going for. Keep going, keep reaching your destination. You are getting somewhere on that road to reaching it. And that's exactly what I'm doing when it comes to helping more fellows in the autism spectrum feel like they are not alone in that suffering. So that's exactly what I'm doing. So I'm gonna wrap this up. Sorry. I want to wrap this up right now. This was my poem video. This was 213, and I written a new poem called New Horizons, which I read not once, but twice. And I hope you guys enjoyed this poem video. This was 213. If you ever want to watch this again, you are absolutely more than welcome to, just to learn what you are trying to reach as your destination, especially when it comes to new horizons, being on the scene that can lead you to where you're going as part of your destination. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you for your absolute time. I hope you love and enjoy this. And I just want to say I look forward to making another poem video the next time I write another poem. So keep your eyes absolutely open on the lookout for the next one whenever I have that in store. So yeah, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for your absolutely time. Thank you for your absolutely time. And thank you for your time of hearing this from me. Have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I'll see you guys next time.